People First podcast is a show presented by people with learning disabilities for our friends and community. We talk about issues that are important to us and interview interesting people to find out new information. This is our right to make a difference and however our voice is heard.
Hello and welcome to the People First podcast. This is the special episode inside our office, all about the new small social events this we have been running. Joining us to talk about it are two of our newest staff members, Millie and Sue. Thank you, and both for joined us today.
For listeners who may not know much about People First Keighley and Craven, we got started back in 2002 as the Out There Club, where adults with learning disabilities could plan and organise their own social events. We held monthly socials for everyone in our service to come to up until last year, as members now have the chance to organise their own small socials, as well as everyone attending an all-inclusive party in summer and for Christmas.
Can you introduce yourselves and tell us a little bit about your roles about People First KC?
My name is Millie and I'm the newest advocacy worker here. So I'm supporting everyone in the office on a day-to-day basis. But I've also been helping out with the small socials as well.
Hi, my name's Susan and I am the small social coordinator. So I help the members plan and carry out their small socials.
What do you do before working at People First?
So for quite a few years I did support work, mostly in people's own homes, but also in the community.
I was a teacher for 26 years and then I took early retirement and did some voluntary work, some of it at People First.
Why did you want to work at PFKC?
So I did a little bit of work here as a PA, so I got to see firsthand all the amazing work that everybody does, and I just really fell in love with the place and got on really well with the members and thought I'd really love to be here full time.
Very similar to Millie, I worked here as a volunteer and got to see what happens at People First. And when the role of social coordinator came up, it was something I felt really strongly about because I'd been on a few socials as a volunteer to help out, but the larger ones. So I wanted to do the role. I feel really strongly about the importance of the role.
Why are we new having small social, not large one?
So we felt it was really important to support people a bit more closely to organise their own small socials, which gives people a lot more choice and control and also builds life skills as well. Would you agree?
Yes, absolutely. So, and a lot of members go to large socials with other day services that they attend, but don't have the opportunity to plan and organise their own small social events where they're completely in control of who comes and where they go.
How does a member go about organising a small social?
So there's a few steps. So first we could start literally with brainstorming and seeing what kind of things you're interested in, because that's the most important thing. And then Sue has put together some really helpful forms that we've all been working on to fill out together. And you get to choose who comes on the social, where you go, when it is, what time it is, and who you would like to support you.
On the form, we have to think of all those things, and we go through that together. So Millie and I are there as much as needed or as little as needed to support each step of that
Well, my it's really far away.
Well, then some of the socials that we've organised, I've driven to, or we've worked out whether we can go on public transport, and that's another thing that we think about as we're organising the socials, where they are and how we're going to get there, how much it's going to cost, all that kind of thing. We can help members plan.
Do you get to give them another idea if that one doesn't work out? Will you give them?
Yes. If, for example, somebody wanted to go somewhere that was far too far away or too expensive and no one could afford to attend, then yeah, we could suggest other ideas. And we'll do that together. We work on, it might be that a member needs to do some more research and have a look at places closer to Keighley so that we can make that possible. But we're always looking at solutions, not problems. So if we come up against a problem, we try and work out how we can solve that.
What do you do on socials?
Okay, so when we attend the social, we're there as staff members just to support and to do to help with anything that a member might need. So that might be ordering something at the bar, it might be in a cafe, it might be carrying some of the food over, it might be cutting something up, or paying if a member's unsure about money. However, when the actual social's taking place, we sit away from the members so that you can have as much as possible an event that's only with the people you've invited. So as staff members, we don't sit at the table with you. We allow you to just chat about whatever you want to chat about and do your own thing. And we're just there to provide support if needed.
What small socials have you already been on?
Been to Wetherspoons. We've had a takeaway in the office. We went to Tropical World. And quite recently we did the This Is Me festival, which was a lot of fun.
I've been to Wetherspoons. I've been to a lot of local cafes in the Keighley area. I also went to the This Is Me festival and to Tropical World.
Are there any improvements you think need to be made?
Yeah, so it's been quite an interesting learning experience doing this, and there's lots of things that we've all learnt from it. Just some little bits about maybe communication, and just so everybody is on the same page. But as Sue said, it's all about looking for solutions. It's not problems.
Yeah, so in September we're going to run some more sessions in the office so that we can look at some of the things we've learnt already and all think together about things that we need to think about when we're planning a social. But that's all come about from things we've learnt already as we've been planning them.
What are the advantages to small social?
Yeah, so with doing a small social rather than a big social, it gives you a lot more choice and you can choose who you'd like to come, where you'd like to go, everything like that. It gives you a lot more control, we feel.
And it also gives you access to a social life that you're in charge of. So it doesn't have to be a big event with lots and lots of people. It could just be you and another member, or you and two or three other members. And you are, as Millie says, you are in control. You can choose when, where, and it does just give you a more normal experience of what social lives are, because everybody's social life is made up of big events and smaller events, but you get to plan it and you also get to learn a lot of new skills.
Do you have a favourite from walking at the People First?
So quite recently, as we said, we went to the This Is Me festival, and that was really, really good day. Everybody had a great time and it all went really, really well. But overall, I think I'll actually say, Is This the Way to PFKC video that you guys made. I was still a PA at that time, but I was here. And everybody just had such good fun doing that video, and it all came together so well. I think that was really great.
I think we need to do another one.
Do you think? Yeah, I have a lot of really good memories. Even if I'm feeling a little bit fed up when I come into the office, there's always something that makes me smile or laugh in the office. And I love seeing the members, and I love seeing a small social go well, because everybody has such a great time. But the memory of doing the conga at This Is Me will live with me for a long time. It was a really great day at This Is Me, and I hope that someone will arrange that for their small social next year, and we can go again.
I noticed you got a social book of events who people have been on.
Yes.
Who thought of that idea?
The reason I've got the book is each time someone arranges a social, we fill out the new form I've made. I wanted to keep a record, not only for myself and Millie, but also for members, to keep a track of what they've done and what they've organised. And it just goes through the organisation process step by step. And we put those in the file so that we can keep a check of what we've all done. And I also keep a tally of who's organised which socials, so that we know. I can just check if there's somebody who perhaps is a little bit reluctant to organise a social or unsure of how to do it, so that I can spend a little bit more one-to-one time with them, or Millie can, and we can make sure that everybody's getting full access to socials if they want it. I know there are some of the guys that have got a really good social life and who are busy outside the office and don't want to do them as often. But it's just about making sure that everybody has the opportunity if they want it.
Yeah, last year I look at the book with what is in key 3.
Yes, for some ideas, yes. We have got a file of things, and I know you found some cafes, didn't you, when you were doing your research? We've printed out some different cafes around Keighley so that we know what's available and what their opening times are as well, because we've also got to make sure that they're open on the days that we want to go. So that was really useful, Alex, and we do use that a lot.
This is all time we have for today. We'd like to say another big thank you for joining us today. Do you have anything else like to add before we end the episode?
Oh, just that I can't wait to see what you all come up with for more social ideas. And thank you very much for having us on the show.
Absolutely. It's a pleasure doing the jobs and seeing you all so happy on the socials, and I hope that we can continue for a long time to come.
If you enjoyed, follow us on social media to learn more about what to do and our upcoming interviews. You can find on YouTube, Facebook and Instagram by searching for People First Broadcast. Thanks for listening, and we will see you next time.